stripes, see you ain't got a clue. Rose tinted shades, still see all blue. Sensitive to touch, but I'm still unfitted in all black, but you can see me. Playing it cool, just ain't that easy. Out of this world, but I can't find myself.
Welcome to episode of How We Bounce Back. Tonight we have a very special guest over the Zoom airwaves. I've known this man for 15 years, since freshman year of high school in 2005. He's a key leader at the HR department at Peace Corps. He's a former collegiate athlete, faster than a cheetah wide receiver at Norfolk State University. On the UVA football field, he caught a 50-yard pass in the Virginia State high school football game. He doesn't mind going shot for shot Henny with no chaser. He's the funniest friend to all his friends. He's the boyfriend of Tiffany Wilson. And today, he's celebrating his 30th birthday. My brother, Kelvin Lewis. Happy birthday, brother. How are you doing tonight?
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. Like you said, 14 years, 15 years. It's been so long. I can't believe we're this old right now.
Oh, man, God. We still look the same. We still a little youth in us right now.
That's what I'm saying. We still kind of like, have the same group of friends. We still kind of like do the same we did back then, but just like we're just older, more responsible, more aware. Absolutely. And we always, like before, we always have each other's back, like always. So it's just, it's blessed to be here with you, bro. Like, thank you for being my friend for this long. I appreciate you.
I know you and Tiffany moved into a new home earlier this summer. I know one of the heaviest weekly, bi-weekly, whatever frequency you go to the grocery store together, that's a big task. Me and Rosemary, when we go, I'm like, oh gosh, we gotta go to the grocery store. It is what it is.
Right. Put it off all the time. It's one of those trips like you need to go, but it's like, let's just order some dinner tonight.
Yeah. It's definitely easier just to get some delivery, right? Because you got to go to the grocery store, and then if you have to, you got to cook later at night, meal prep. Who knows? It's just a big task. But anyways, when you come home from the grocery store with Tiffany, what are the top 3 food items that need the most cleaning via Clorox wipes, or however you clean them? There's plenty of hands touching things at the grocery store.
We definitely, one thing we definitely eat, like when you're getting your meats and stuff, right? Ground beef, steak, chicken wings, whatever. We already like put them in like one of those plastic bags. The bags are usually for like vegetables and fruit like that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That's clean.
You put the meat in the bag just to avoid like spillage or whatever. Maybe if like the bag gets punctured or whatever, like while you're going home, you want it to be sealed in another bag. So it's double
That's
wrapped.
Smart. Me and Rosemary don't do that. We definitely gonna do that now.
Hey, I'm telling you, like I'm acting like I just made that up, but Tiffany put me onto that. I ain't do that before.
Okay, that's smart. Because we're only jamming things in the grocery bag, so I know that's smart.
So I definitely say like wiping down like your packaged meats and just making sure, not even wiping them down, but just making sure they're all like fully closed and like everything is good. Making sure you double wrap them before you leave the grocery store. Another item I would say is definitely probably like condiments. I feel like a lot of people go to the condiment aisle and they like pick up and look at a lot of things but may not get it, or they realize they already have it at home, like stuff like ketchup, mustard,
all the time. Yeah, so many nasty hands. And you know how people coughing and they nasty.
Because you go to the aisles, like you may want to try a new sauce or something. You might just pick it up and look at it and like put it back.
Yeah.
Pick up another one, look at it, put it back. So I feel like those definitely get wiped down when we come home. And a third item, let me see.
Hey, but that produce aisle is grade A nasty, bro. People be picking up the damn onions and tomatoes.
Yeah, you sure? Yeah, you're right about that. We wash those when we get home, though. We soak those in some water,
Great.
But as my third, I would say like I get a lot of snacks, and so I want to make sure my snacks are good, bro. Like what I'm saying, chips, cookies.
Hey, we're not in an office. We got to get the snacks at home now. You know, working from home, we gotta be smacking and keep us going all day. I hear you.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like you mentioned vegetables and like stuff. A lot of those things you can kind of just like you're supposed to wash those before you eat them anyway, and like you can soak those in like some water, like salt water or whatever, clean them before you eat them. So I wouldn't consider those like things I would like immediately like wipe down like when I get home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking more of the stuff that's like packaged already. Just you don't think about like I'm saying like my third is snacks is on that's my third option.
Yeah,
Fruits,
100%.
like fruits, like all any snacks you buy, just like make sure you wipe them down or at least check and make sure they're like fully closed. You know what I'm saying? Because a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people like the condiments, they pick up snacks, want to see what this is or whatever. Some people, I mean, not me, but some people actually like open stuff in the grocery store and like go in there and like may take one or something. It's
Oh
like you never
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
So,
yep. Definitely here in LA. In downtown LA.
but I do want to say as like an extra item or whatever, like the self checkout area. Just make sure that you like keep it like the keypad and like where you're like paying like
Oh yeah,
make sure
100%.
even though it's like saran wrap or whatever, just make sure like either you like after that you sanitize your fingers or something after that,
All
or
the time.
just
Yep.
like wipe it down before whatever, or just make sure that the workers like spray it down before you use it because they're supposed to. And most places are doing that now. Like they'll hold a self checkup line. Like once someone checks out, they'll come spray it, wipe it
Wipe
down or
it,
whatever.
yeah.
And so I say that like that's like the number one thing is the self checkout line is like that's the number one like needs to be sanitized area in the
Oh,
grocery store.
100%. Very
I
high
was,
touch.
I was, I was just throwing that in as a little extra little thing.
Well said. I mean, like at the checkout line, you're standing there for so long, and then there was a recent research study where they cotton swab high touch areas, indoor and outdoor, and
Mm-hmm.
everything that was outdoor tested negative for COVID. Everything indoor tested positive. So it's
Oh
always
wow,
it
what?
stays on surfaces inside for a while. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Especially everyone coughing on their hand. That's nasty, man.
Yeah, and like you see how the grocery stores have like the saran wrap keypads. Like how often are they switching those? Like I understand it's
Yeah,
like plastic wrap, so you don't touch the buttons, but like think about the plastic wrap now. Are you going to
exactly.
change
It's
the
still a
plastic wrap?
surface.
Like,
Yeah.
because I've been in grocery stores and seeing like the plastic wrap, like the 5 is like ripped off, like because someone's been using the 5 too much or scrapped the plastic wrap, so the plastic wrap on the number 5 is not even covered anymore. So it's a
Right,
sanitary.
right. We're paying attention to every single thing in the situation. Attention to detail, in our everyday lives, going to keep us safe for a long time and ensure that we have long lives. So, yeah, good
Yeah,
stuff,
it's
bro.
now it's like it's making everyone be more sensitive to like stuff like that.
Yeah,
Stuff we didn't think about before, and
yeah.
it's a little like OCD, but it's
It
gonna
is. Yeah, we have a little bit of that.
it's gonna help you in the long run.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not even just COVID. There's a lot of other nasty diseases out there. So who knows, man? You just
Yeah,
got to stay sanitary.
we've been taking life for granted too because
Yeah.
these viruses are real. Like it's so crazy how like you can how many germs are around, and how easily
Oh,
you can
crazy.
get something.
Yeah.
Like now, like COVID took COVID to like wake everybody up to like how
Mm-hmm.
easy
Yep.
and
Me especially. Yeah.
yeah, how like how simple like a cold or like whatever the symptoms can lead to something major. You know what I'm saying? So because
Right.
for COVID,
Right.
the symptoms aren't even that drastic. It's just
Mm-hmm.
what you lose smell, you have like flu-like symptoms, cold symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
A normal person would be like, oh, I'm good. Ignore those symptoms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then making sure our immune system is good. That's why we're on that Nike Run Club app. So.
I've been slacking though, but it's starting to get
Me
cold. That's
too.
why.
I seen you was at 3 miles
You
and I
got
was at 4 miles today.
the year-round good weather, bro. That's what you can run outside all year round. Like now, you know what I'm saying? I can't run outside now, so my mileage is gonna be real low now.
Yeah, but y'all got the bike at home. I'm not sure if I'm gonna say this right. Peloton. You and Tiffany are
Yeah,
staying in shape. Yeah, and then it's gonna start snowing and whatnot. Y'all be in shape year round as well. So y'all good to go.
yeah.
All right, man. But I do want to get into a little game before we dive into deeper human connection questions. So
Okay.
let's play a quick drinking game in honor of Kaylu's 30th birthday. We'll be doing 5 questions. Hey, let's go. We're gonna be doing 5 questions. Kalu, if you get the right answer in 10 seconds, yeah, I'll take a shot. If you get it wrong, then you take a shot. Kalu, can you go ahead and show the audience what type of liquor you had brought for us on your birthday today?
Yeah. I was telling James, like, over the past couple of years, I turned into a whiskey drinker. Before it's, general, like, Henny, like, like Remy Martin, whatever. I mean, I still drink that, but I've been, like, real big on the whiskey lately. So I have one of my favorite whiskeys with me. It's a double rye. It's from Park City, Utah. It's called High West.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Halfway done right there.
I told you it's one of my favorites. So, pour up a little glass, have it with your dinner. I recommend y'all try this. They have like several different like flavors, whatever they call this. I don't know, different blends or whatever. But
it's probably smooth, very smooth. Yeah.
Smooth, yeah. So I'm drinking this, High West.
There you go. High class, sophisticated, High West. There you go. Let's see what I got over here. I ain't do nothing special, man. Just a very stereotypical Henny right here for all y'all. I don't think I have to advertise this, but this is for you, Kalu.
Huh? I already knew like you probably have some Henny on deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the go-to drink of our era, bro. Like, come on.
Yes. What a time, brother. What a time. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour my shot. I got 2 shot glasses right here. I don't think I'm gonna take 2. I think you might get all the I think I might get. You'll get the questions wrong, and I don't have to take any shots. So let's see how this goes. These are some complicated questions, but let me go ahead and get mine ready just in case you get these questions correct.
Let's see what you got, bro.
First question of our trivia game: what kind of alcohol is Russia known for?
Bourbon.
Nope, wrong. You get another try.
Is it
vodka? Sticking down. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I said bourbon. I'm tripping.
Hey, Andrew Kamenski will call us out on that, but it's okay. I'll take this shot from
I don't know a lot of Russian, so
it's all good, bro. Nostrovia to all the Russians.
Cheers.
Oh, okay. Kayla's like, I might as well just do it too. It's his birthday today.
I'll do it with you, bro, because we both got it, wrong.
All right.
Well, you gave me a second chance, so
I might have to pour the next one. We were going to start just taking shots together. Cool. Question number 2: if you put together dough, marinara sauce, and cheese, you get what type of food?
Pizza.
Woo! And I gave you an easy one right there. Let me go ahead and take this one. Woo!
Damn, that's my favorite.
So there's a story with Kalu and pizza. When Kalu used to come to DC, Kalu was always in shape being the collegiate athlete. One day, it was a Tuesday night, me and Gilon were just watching TV. Like, we're all just recovering from our hangover after a long weekend. Gilon just looks over to me and says, James, how does Kalu have abs, but he's always eating pizza? And I was just like, damn, he do be eating pizza all the time. Like, he never be revealing his workouts or airing them on social media. So I don't know what it is with your secret, Kalu, but you can go ahead and DM the audience. Everyone reach out to @_Kalu if you want to know them diet secrets from Kelvin Lewis. All right, let me go ahead and take this shot. Question number 3: what's the total number of dots on a pair of dice?
Damn. Is it like 46? Like, talking about like all of them added up?
You're close. All right, the time ran out. All right. Sorry, bro. It's actually 42. So it's 21 on one dice, and it's 21 on another one. I said pair of dice. So, yeah, it's a good trick question.
You already know. Loaded.
Yeah, you should be knowing this answer. You taught me how to play that game.
Hey, holla at me if you want the dice games right now.
All right, everyone. That's going to be a lot of inquiries in his DM. So, let's all slow it down. All right, cool. Did you take the shot, bro?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, ain't no dodging it. It's birthday day. It's 30th birthday. There you go. Cheers, brother. I'll take
Washington
one
National
when you took. Hey,
cheers.
Cheers, brother. This is your birthday, and you took one with me on the first question.
Woo!
Question number 4. What has a head, tail, but does not have a body?
What? A snake?
Wrong. It is actually a coin. I knew you were going to think about an animal. I thought about an animal when I read the question, but it's a coin.
That's a trick question, bro.
Yeah, hey, man, I had to Google some trivia questions. These are some fun ones, bro.
Damn. I feel kind of dumb.
It's all good, bro. You reverse these questions on me, I can't even answer them either.
A snake has a head, and like the body can be just considered a long tail. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
It has a head. So this one says a head. What has a head and tail? So yeah, maybe it might be a tail, I guess. So these questions are such like elementary, like high school trick ass questions. The teacher always gonna stump us. But yeah, man.
Well, hey, I'm just a normal guy.
Honest, when I was reading these, the reason why I picked them is because I fell for them as well. So for that, Kalu, take this last shot together.
Yeah, but that's in the game. Yep.
And I'm pouring the full one right now. Thank you for playing the trivia game. Cheers. Woo! All right, brother. Thank you for playing the trivia game. Let's dive deeper into the human connection questions. I'm about to say a lot here, bro. But the first question I'm going to start off with, I'm going to lead in a little bit. So being an athlete more than half your life, you were a gifted athlete growing up, bro. Running faster on the track than a lot of seniors at other high schools. You know the inside joke I always be bringing up to you. When you were a senior, you started both ways on the football team, wide receiver and cornerback. I know AB did that. I can't remember who else did that, but I know you and AB did that. But then you got a scholarship to play wide receiver at NSU. They didn't change your position. You know how colleges be always changing your position because of size and whatnot, but they didn't change it because they knew that you were so damn fast, bro. But the thing is, not once have I ever known you. This is so admirable, and this is so much why I respect you, Kelvin. Not once have I known you to brag about being a football player. You never carried elitism, bro. You never, and I hate elitism, and you never carried elitism about having that status, right? You know, a lot of people do that. I went to West Virginia. A lot of people do that on campus, but you never did that. You kept it cool. It was just like another day. That's why so many people respect you and respect who you are. I do want to ask, what were your aspirations when you were a kid, bro? Every ball player got dreams about playing in the league, but it seems like you just were like running through the motions, right? Was that something that was important to you growing up, or did you just kind of like let it happen, or was there other motives that you wanted to do in your life?
So I'm just gonna go into like how I got into sports, like growing up and stuff. I'm a military kid. You know, my dad was in the Army, my mom was in the Navy growing up. So, you know, we moved around a lot. Like I lived in Germany for a big chunk of my like adolescent childhood life. Like I didn't move to Woodbridge, Virginia until I was like 10, 11 years old. You know, I was living in Germany before that. So sports was always a kind of way that my parents like just to kind of get me acclimated to the community, you know, make friends, you know, just be active, you know, not just have me sitting around the house just doing nothing all day. So like sports were always kind of like a thing for me. You know, early on, you don't really recognize your talents or like, you don't really like strive to be the best early on. You're kind of just like doing it for fun, you know? So early on, I really didn't have any goals or aspirations, you know, I just wanted to try every sport that I could play. Like, you know, I played baseball, I played soccer, basketball. Like I want to say football was like one of my like my last sports I tried actually, if I'm being honest, because I didn't start playing football until I moved to the States. So I started playing football until I was in middle school. So before that, like basketball was like my main thing. So early on, there was really no goals or aspirations, but it kind of developed. I kind of, the older you get, you kind of see, you understand your skills, you recognize, what you're good at and what you're not. So you kind of cut back on some things because doing all that's a lot as a kid. Trying to play sports year round and everything, that's a lot. So you cut down, okay, I just want to play basketball. That's what it turned out to be, basketball and football. So once I moved to the States, my dad, we lived in Virginia. We lived in Woodbridge, Virginia on a military, it's called Navy housing. It was over there by like Fred Litt Middle School, which is the middle school I went to. I started playing football at Fort Belvoir, which is a military base in Virginia.
I know where that is.
And it was just, and it honestly, like me and my dad talk about this all the time because like, it's just so crazy, like how far I made it, like off of just like a whim, you know what I'm saying? Because my dad came home one day and was kind of just like, he met someone at work. He's new to the area, working at the Pentagon or whatever. He has friends and like coworkers. They have their kids like enrolled at Fort Belvoir to play football and other sports or whatever. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this home to my son and see if he's interested. So he brought it home to me, and I was like, yeah, I want to play. I want to try it out. So I tried out playing football when I was 10 years old, first time ever, and like I was just like good at it. Like I ran fast. Like I loved the contact. Like I wasn't scared. You know what I'm saying? I just liked it because I was a kid. I was rough as a kid. Like going outside, playing around with other kids, like playing manhunt. Wrestling. You know how as a kid sometimes you get into fights. And you
all
come
the
home.
time.
You don't necessarily tell your parents. You don't tell your parents you got into fights, but you get into fights as a kid. Like just like
Little
awesome.
kid.
Like just playing around. You know what I'm saying? So it was tough, and I just wanted to do that. And it kind of developed into me like recognizing that I'm good at this. Like I want to keep doing this. And before I go any further, I want to just like shout out Devin Edwards because like he was one of the first people I met like when I moved to Virginia because me and him both played football for Fort Belvoir ankle biters football team. That's when I first like young, like 10 years old. Like that's what because my dad met Devin's dad. I became a part of the team. That's how I met Devin. You know what I'm saying? Like we were connected early. Like and it's just like you have friends that's playing, you want to keep playing just to be around your friends. Like I want to keep playing, I want to keep playing. So like that's how it just kind of developed, and I was like, you know what? Like I really like this. I would say I really didn't start thinking about like goals and aspirations until I was in high school. Because obviously that's like the big change, So I started playing football when I was 10, middle school. Once I got to high school, it was like, okay, I can maybe do something with this. I want to kind of start focusing on training even when I'm not in season, So started playing football in high school. It was going good, like, and during the off season I was running track. I was just a fast kid. Like I just wanted to kind of just be in everything, So it just kind of developed, and once I realized, like, like I can do something with this football thing, I started being focused, more focused in school, more focused in just like in practice, like how I handle myself outside of like, practice in school, because like they always say, you're a representation of the team, you're a representation of your teammates, you're a representation of the high school or whatever, So I kind of started carrying myself as like, kind of like a professional, like at that point, like, okay, like I'm on a football team. I need to, be respectful. I need to, respect everybody else. I need to do this, do that. I need to make sure I'm doing this in the off-season training, staying active. So high school, when I got to high school, that was like really the bulk of my goals and aspirations for football. And, a lot of probably Woodbridge people are going to watch this, this, and they already know how the vibe was back then as far as football. We had a really good star player on the team, and they got most of the attention. So my goals and aspirations were just to shine. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, get noticed. Put your skills out there because you're good. Like you're doing your thing. So I just wanted people to recognize me. I was undersized, skinny kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm a skinny kid, fast or whatever. So it's like, I'm tough though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted that to be the main focus. Like, get him on the field, because if he's on the field, he's gonna do his thing. He's always gonna show up to practice. He has his grades up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing everything you would want out of a player. Like, get him on the field, give him a chance. So once I got in high school, like, that's when like I started realizing I can go to college with this. And I would say I went through a tough time at first though, because freshman year I actually got hurt. I got hurt. My freshman year I got hurt. I broke my wrist my freshman year, so I missed a few games. When I was a sophomore in high school, I was I was conditioned to be playing varsity. I got injured, broke my collarbone, missed the whole season as a sophomore. So I really didn't start playing varsity football until my junior year in high school. That was like my first full season as a high school athlete, junior year in high school. So I took those 2 years to just like give it my all, bro. Like, I just wanted to just take advantage of the situations I had. I wanted to do the best I could because I'm competitive at nature. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go out there and just be halfway or just take it for granted, because I feel like it's a privilege. You earn it. You have to do good in school. My parents always instilled in me, you need to do good in school before you go out here and play these sports and everything. Like,
Amen.
we know, like, we raise you, you're good. We know that, but we want to make sure like you don't get compromised and just start acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I commend them for raising me like that, and for my humility and like my humbleness, you know what I'm saying, as a person, to just be focused on the thing that's at hand, you know what I'm saying? So I would say junior and senior year really, made me the person I am today, as far as like recognizing how sports can kind of like relate to like real life too, you know what I'm saying? Like, being disciplined, you know what I'm saying? Like, being focused, like choosing a negative thing over a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then it's like, oh, you gonna go to a party, or you gonna do this? You gonna do this or that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it got me conditioned to be like responsible. You feel me? Like as a like at that age, like coming to age and everything, like you're like looking for like real life examples to show you why what your parents are telling you is important. You know what I'm saying? And for me, sports was that. So it's like, oh, your parents telling you, be respectful to people, show up on time, go to school, get good grades. To me, that was just like, oh, so I can play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can do what I really want to do and what I'm good at. So, once all that came full circle, it was kind of just like a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you realize, okay, I can take this. I can go to college for this. You know what I'm saying? I can get a scholarship. I can do other things that, other people may not really know, or they're taking for granted. You know what I'm saying? Being on the team and being in this position. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody who we played with in high school went to college for football. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe it's because they didn't take it that seriously. Maybe they didn't think it was like a gateway for them. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it as a gateway for me. I wanted to just. It got to a point where I just wanted to take my skills and abilities to the furthest point I could. I didn't know what it would be. I just want to take it as far as I could. So it's kind of like, it's like stages. It's like, okay, I got through adolescent. I learned how to play football. I know my skills, my speed, my hands, this and that. Like, I'm good. Then you got the middle school. It's like, okay, I'm undersized, but guess what? I can beat him with this. I can beat him with that. High school, oh man, go through adversity, injured, boom, boom, boom. You gotta recover from that.
Yep.
You gotta keep going. You gotta stay positive. You gotta strive. You gotta work hard. You gotta be competitive. You gotta do everything the right way to get what you want. So it got to a point where I realized, like, I can take this somewhere. It may not be the NFL, but I can take this somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I can try, because it's stages, bro. Like, once you get to high school, it's high school, college, NFL. You know what I'm saying? Stages. You break it down like that, you kind of like segment these different parts of your life as like challenges. You know what I'm saying? Like goals and like aspirations. You get inspired by different things. It's just crazy, bro, because you're a young kid, like, and you're just like handling all this in your own head. And me necessarily, I'm not really somebody who like vocalizes out of my like feelings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, at my core, I'm really reserved and like really like private into myself. And I kind of just like get through things in my head and then put it out there, you know. So to me, like high school was really changing for me to realize that like I can take this somewhere. I got focused, kept my grades up, you know what I'm saying? Like I went after it every day. Like once I realized that like football was my calling, I cut out basketball. Because guess what? I want to focus on football when it's football season. When it's off season, you know what I was doing? I was doing track. When outdoor track was done, guess what I was doing? I was doing indoor track. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? After indoor track was done, guess what was next? Football season. So I was year round just doing things to make myself better at my craft because that's why I realized I wanted to focus on. You know, I was lucky to, you know, do my thing in high school, get a scholarship. You know, I had multiple visits and, you know, there's a lot of politics that go into that college recruiting thing because I wasn't the biggest. And like I mentioned earlier, we had like a top Virginia #1 athlete on our team that was doing his thing, balling. You feel me? Bringing all the attention to us. And like some people didn't recognize that. AB recognized it. You feel me? I recognized it. Certain people recognized it and was like, you know what? He's bringing these schools here. So you know what? Know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna play my ass off this game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I still remember the
game. Take advantage.
I still remember the game senior year when Rutgers University flew in a helicopter and landed on our practice field.
I was there. Yep.
At halftime of the game, just to see Rocket. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's time to ball. That like lit a fire up under me, bro. Like, and that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do that to a lot of people, you know. It's like it's a personal thing. So it's just like I'm just so thankful to be in that position, to like big myself up and put myself in a position to where I can take this to another level because that's what I want. That's part of my goals. You know, some people set goals to be like specific, you know what I'm saying? This specific thing. My goal for football was just always to take it to the highest level I could. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being specific about, oh, I need to go D1 or I need to go to this school. I just want to take it as far as I could. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just how it happened. And it just motivated me to just, you know, do my best and just ball out, bro. Like, and it really just like inspired me throughout life to like transition that to like, you know, just regular life too. Like it doesn't have to be just strictly sports. It's just you can take the smallest thing and make it a motivator. Like a lot of people don't realize that. Like anything can be a motivation to you. It's just how personal you take it and how serious you take it, you know? So that was really a changing point for me. Like, so I don't really have like specific goals. I just kind of had, once I realized what my calling was and what I really wanted to focus on, I just wanted to take that to the highest level possible. Like, even if it was just like being good in high school, like that would have been fine with me. You know what I'm saying? If that was the peak that I reached. But guess what? I was able to earn a scholarship. I was able to go D1. And, you know, I sat in rooms with Virginia Tech. I sat in rooms with University of Richmond. I sat in rooms with, you know, all these schools at UVA, like everybody, Maryland, everybody that knows of. Like, you know, I've sat in rooms with all those, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, you know, I was so thankful to be in that position. And it was because I earned it, though. So I felt good. I walked in there with confidence. I'm a humble guy. But, you know, in front of them, it's like, I'm confident. Like, yeah, you want me. Like, yeah, I want to come there. Like, I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, whatever it takes. My grades are good. Like, everything is like, in place for them to be like, okay, I want you, you know? So,
absolutely.
High school was like a really good changing point for me as far as like realizing my goals and like taking advantage of what I was given.
Absolutely. Bro, like, listen, like, you have a rare thing growing up, you know, like being with your family and you saying you came overseas to the United States, right? And then you came over here and then there's many factors that you just described where you don't look too far forward, but you kind of like focus on what you have now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you focus on your craft now, right? You know, you want to be succeeding in football, but it's like some things that people don't do is to rechannel like some of those disciplines, those factors, and
Exactly.
which you carried into like your later life, right? Discipline, respect, focus, right? Like focus is a good like the one I'm looking at the two cameras right here, but focus is one thing
That's
that people
important.
don't have, and you stayed focused on every. You don't have another factor like I'm gonna say like that's a good thing that you have, and that is a flaw that I have because I have factors outside of me that is detracting me from the focus at hand. But you stayed focused in every single discipline you had, and you rechanneled that focus moving forward to every single thing that carried after a life of football. Yeah, even in the moment when we're all in a social setting, or even like we haven't been coworkers, but you've told me when you're with your colleagues, you're always
Yeah.
serious, you're always disciplined, you always have respect, you respect the
Yeah.
process, you understand, you'll challenge it if it needs to be challenged, but you get
Exactly.
like how this system works, right? And
Yeah.
that's why like I admire you of that, because like that's something I'm lacking right now. I'm always like rushing to conclusion. Rather, you kind of listen and you kind of like have patience, and you know when to kind of like for lack of a better phrase, like attack or challenge, or know when to like say, hey, maybe we should do something different. So you rechannel that through your life of like your social settings, work, sports, everything, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why we're here on the show today. So I appreciate that answer, bro.
Yeah, for real. Like, you know, like sports really just like lit a flame in me to like be a better person because you can like at first you just want to be a better person so you can play sports, but then you realize like this can apply to real life too. Like you
Mm-hmm.
need to just have this same like energy. Like 2020 term, keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep that same energy through everything. Like, you know what I'm
Yep,
saying? Like
yep, yep, yep.
that like for real, because if not, then you're just gonna be content and like, not motivated and you're just gonna just like waste your life away. I'm not trying to like act like I'm just better than everybody or what like I'm not trying to like be like I'm just trying to say like certain different people have different things that motivate them. You know what I'm saying? Sports was
Right,
mine. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Whatever everybody, whoever listening to this, whatever you have, like motivates you the most, just think about the like core qualities of that aspect and just like apply it to real life because in the end of the day it's all about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about like attention to detail and just like focusing on what you want and like going after it because if you don't have focus or motivation then like you're not gonna have anything. You're just gonna like be like, oh, okay, the next day is done with. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna think about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like when I started playing sports, I thought about that every day, bro. Like this is like going back, what, 10 years old? Like 19 years, bro. Like every day I thought about that. Like how can I be better? Like how this, how that. You know what I'm saying? Because you have like different aspects of your life that like motivates you to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is real.
Absolutely,
Like
bro.
you just gotta like believe in yourself and just believe in like what you're doing and like what your aspirations are, even if other people aren't interested in that. You know what I'm saying? Just believe in yourself because that's what you're doing. It's not about other people, it's about you. Whatever you're doing, believe in that and just take it to the highest level. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have that on your mind every day, guess what? That means every single day you're going to think about a new way to better yourself in that aspect. Every single day, a new way every day. If you go 20 years like focusing on something and like taking every day to think about how you can better yourself, bro, where would that put you? You have so many ideas in your head, you'll go crazy, bro.
I hear you on that, bro. And like that is powerful. That's well said. Like I feel like you hone in to that specific, goal like that you want to reach, right? And just
Yeah,
like not try to like anything distract. And that does that's something like me moving to LA, or like or anyone else like trying to focus on goals. They have so many distractions in life, but you have one power that shows that, listen, focus on one thing, and the other tasks, goals, everything will follow after that. And you've shown that, and we admire that, bro, and I appreciate it,
bro. Like, bro, you took a multi-day cross the world trip to California, bro. You know that changed you. You know it changed you, bro. You know it did.
Yeah.
Be honest. You know it did. It's like certain things you gotta like put yourself in that uncomfortable situation to like really feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you moved to California. Guess what has happened since then? Bossed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you navigated certain rooms that you never thought you probably would have been in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that only happened because you took the chance to move to California. Like, imagine if you didn't move to California. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's DC here, but like DC is limited. I'm being honest, DC is limited because not a lot of people like come to DC for things. California, like, it's like a lot of like people coming in to like get something, and then a lot of people getting it and bringing it outside other places. You know what I'm saying? And you're a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that. I feel like I'm not trying to like speak for you, but I feel like that's your thing. Moving to California was your thing, bro. Like, that was the key motivator in your life. I feel like that put you in an uncomfortable situation where you weren't around us. You weren't around like friends. You weren't around nobody. You met the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? You progressed your career. Like, bro, that's the thing, bro. You took that chance. Imagine if you didn't take that chance. What would you be doing? You would still be successful because I know you. You're my man. I know you. Like, you motivate yourself just like I motivate myself. Just everybody had different ways of doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I knew either way, wherever you are, you'd be successful. But moving to California took you to a whole nother level, bro. Because guess what? You're around people that think like you, but take it to another level. There's hybrids out there. There's big brand companies out there. There's billionaires out there. There's millionaire 20-year-olds out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff that motivates you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took you to another level, bro. And that took a lot of you to do that. And like, as a friend that was looking from the outside, we were all like, wow, James moving to Cali? That's dope. Like, I wish I could move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, WAP did it
too. Yeah. Shout out to WAP, man. Man, if I could do a whole podcast on, I would, bro. That's my God. Like, growing up, like everything.
Bro, I can say a whole thing. First of all, thank you for that, Caleb. That meant a lot. That touched my heart. Like that.
Yeah.
You know, like I am not gonna be out here and be an elitist and try to brag like I'm doing everything, because I'm not, bro. Like, I've gone through depression out here. I've gone through things where, like, okay, maybe you're not fulfilling to some sort of expectation, and that's why we're having this interview right now.
You want to come home, bro. You want to come home. I know it.
No, yeah. Me, of course, right?
But you probably was like, nah, I'm not. I'm fighting. I'm here. Like,
exactly, Caleb. But that's why you told me, like, you know, like you staying disciplined and having that focus on whatever silo that is. You know, you operate in those silos where you're not gonna let something else from the side and distractions gonna like infiltrate this path to success, right? And you've rechanneled those silos into something else when it doesn't, like, you know, pan out the way it's going to, like, plateau or reach the peak of wherever it is, be it football, but you're going to rechannel that into your career today, right? Me over here, I'm always drowning in like the sorrows of, like, you know, wherever I need to be in life. But, you know, like it's like, you know, I don't have that kind of like appreciation or discipline. I do now. Like it's 2020, right? I do now. Like, COVID definitely taught us to be grateful for that you got, right? And you're like, you know, but before, like, little did you know, like, you know, I'd be posting all in social media, but like, yeah, like growing up in life, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm not like the person, but I am not at where I need to be today. But Rosemary always said, like, you know, don't rush. It's not even a rush. Like, you think you're gonna over here get like everything you got. Like, it takes effort. It takes work. It takes a lot of discipline and focus is what you had, bro. And
It's not
like,
a race.
so that,
It's not a race.
yeah, yeah, it's not a race. It's a marathon. So I appreciate what you said about that, and and like that means a lot. It touched my heart, and we're all moving through it. I'm not rushing out. I'm appreciative. Like we're having this show right now. It's just this is fun, right? This is just going to
It's
be
dope.
fun,
It's dope.
and this is not about me. Like this is about everyone else. Like this is
Yeah.
about everyone else, right? Like this is about we, right? Rather than me in your life, you're gonna be fully satisfied that it's gonna be about we than me. And that's why, Kalu, I appreciate you like saying all that. But like, us together, we're gonna succeed. And I'm like, Kalu, you taught us one thing, bro. You taught us a lot of focus and discipline, not letting anything infiltrate the lanes of succeeding. And we channel that, like, bro, you took it like here's the lane. You took it one path at a time rather than zooming in and out, right?
Mhm.
And that's why we're here today. That's why we have these discussions. That's why you're going to empower a lot of people with what you said, including myself, WAP, and everyone else listening right now to, focus on what you have right now. It doesn't mean like we can set long-term goals. It will
Yeah.
always be there, but we got to focus on our day-to-day.
Exactly.
We
Take
got
it
to focus.
to the highest level. Like whatever you got
Yeah.
going on, like take it to the highest level. If you think like that every day, like bro, like you're gonna have an idea one day it's gonna like take you to another level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta just keep at it. Like it's gonna like keep your mind active. Like don't just get
Yep.
content or feel like you just like reached your peak. Like just keep striving for more. Like you
Yep.
see all this around you doing all this stuff, like just do it. Like you know what I'm saying? Just like go after it. Like believe in yourself. Like I mean, I'm not gonna act like it's just like everybody can just do that because I know people battle different type of mental issues and things like that. I'm not trying to just like completely act like I'm unaware of the things that people deal with and stuff like that, but just like try to find something in the day to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I'm not trying to say you gotta have this and have that. Just like whatever you have, something that you can like hone in on and just like be really passionate about. Like whatever that is, what makes you feel that like real passionate feeling, like to where you get upset to when someone says something or you get, what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's it. Like hone in on that. Like focus on that. Take that energy and channel it somewhere else. Like you know what I'm saying? It don't always got to be negative energy. It can be positive. Sometimes it's gonna be negative energy in the world anyway. So you gotta just realize that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what you gotta do. Just feel good about yourself and just like motivate yourself even in the darkest times. Like just find something to hold on to. Be like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on this today. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like
that's hey, amen to that, bro. Like honestly, like we've seen this year 2020 has been a very tough year, right? Because we see people that are invincible are not invincible, and it's like I'm not gonna say their names out loud, but I will say a few. Rest in peace to a lot of them. John Lewis, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Kobe Bryant, and like like what they would tell us from the heavens today is to appreciate every day in our lives. Like it means everything. Like because like we look so far forward, we dwell too deep in the past, and it's like focus on today. Like focus just like when you wake up every day, it's a blessing to wake up. It's so cliche and how corny it is, but it is really a blessing to wake up every day because not every day is guaranteed.
It's corny, it's corny, but like it's real.
Not every day
though.
is guaranteed. Not every day is guaranteed. Yeah,
it's not, bro. Like you're not guaranteed to do nothing. Each day, you're not guaranteed to do anything each day. It's just you gotta just realize that and just like really, recognize and appreciate like the position you're put in. And I feel like, I mean, I hate to say this, but I feel like a lot of like minority like people like really take it more serious because I don't know if you're just in a state of just like always up, you know what I'm saying? Everything is always good for you. You're not really gonna realize like how bad things can really be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even about just like the race thing, but it's just like like just people's situations and stuff like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like you take a lot of things for granted, and a lot of people don't realize that and sort of put in a situation to where they're on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just sometimes it takes somebody to be on their ass to like, you know, spark something else in their mind other than being always looked after and always like praised and always like, you know, giving this and giving that. Like, you gotta take sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. That man, it is. We're in some very nimble times, but it's very like much of a reawakening of like who we are. You know, focus on us. You know, and like really take care of ourselves, because if you look too far forward, look too far back, then we might lose footing and balance of ourselves. And like, you know, Kelvin has shown through a lot in his life. You know, even like, you know, pre-COVID, post-COVID, during COVID, like this man has shown throughout his entire life, there's a focus, there's a day-to-day, you know, there's like, don't lose track of yourself. And this is why he will inspire us, you know, to be better people in like our daily mindset. You don't have to set long-term goals. You can set that. It's great, right? I do that. Kalu does that. He does that with Tiffany. But there's also daily goals, right? You're like, don't waste the day. Don't waste the moment, you know? And that's why we're so blessed to, you know, have these times together. So Kalu, appreciate all that, bro. That was amazing piece, bro. That was amazing piece. Yeah, like that touched my heart a lot, man. My brother Kalu, like before we sign off, we have a few friends that want to say happy birthday to you. So let's go ahead and roll the footage right now.
Kelvin Bartholomew Lewis. No, I'm playing. That's not his middle name. Big shout out to my brother Kelvin. Years we've been growing and we're growing and growing. I can honestly say I love your growth. I love your growth, bro. You are such a humble person. You're such a special person. We wish you nothing but the best, bro. We love you. Happy birthday. You still ugly, but we still love you. Happy birthday, bro. Love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yo, big dog. Happy birthday. Much love. Blessed up. Have a positively blessed, awesome day. Love you, bro.
Hey, Kelvin. It's Coach Great. Hey, big dog. Happy birthday. We love you, man. Keep on killing it.
Hey Lou, happy birthday, big dog. Hope you're doing right out there. Enjoy the day. Got a big game this weekend. Be ready. Woo-hoo.
My dog getting old. Happy birthday, man. I wish you 100 more of these, too.
What up, K-Lou? Happy birthday to you, brother. Dirty 30. Hope you enjoy your day. Hopefully Tiffany's treating you right. I know she is. And enjoy the big one, brother.
My guy, happy birthday, bro. Happy Dirty 30, actually, Pops. I just want to say a few things, man. May you keep being the same friend turned family. May you keep prospering. May you keep growing, bro. I wish you nothing but the best, man. Happy birthday, Lou.
Man, it's your boy Beanie here, you heard me? Hey, happy birthday, Dirty 30 to my dog, K-Lou. Been rocking since like 97, 98. Shit, it's been a long time, bro. Forever proud of you, bro. Keep on grinding, keep on shining forever, man. One love.
Happy birthday, K-Lou, the human gecko. Hope you enjoy your day, my brother.
The year of the lizard.
Psych, nah, brother. You already know. Nothing but love from the West. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being in my life, man. Thank you for just appreciating me in your life, brother. I love what you're becoming. I love the growth. I love everything you're doing. Don't stop it. Keep it going. You know. And strive for greatness, brother. Anything you can do, you know, it's easy. You know how we make it happen. Happy birthday, man. I love you, baby, from the West. Let's get it.
My guy, the big 3-0. It's been 17 years since I known you, bro. It's a long time. Came a long way from the 6th grade shoulder taps. Happy birthday, bro.
Hey, what's up? Happy birthday to the realist. I'm literally hiding from you in our house right now. I know you're dreading 30, but the best is yet to come. Can't wait to see what's in store for you. Thanks so much for making all my days better days.
Listen, thank you everybody who gave me the birthday shout outs. I love every single one of y'all. Like, y'all out here like really like touching me right now because, 30 is important to a lot of people, and a lot of people of my color really don't make it to this age. And I really want to recognize that right now because it's important to not just get content in your life right now and just like act like everybody has a life just like you do. A lot of people don't. Just like a lot of people don't have a life like me and you, James. And it's just like, it just makes you so like humbled and thankful to just be in this position to just have these like lifelong friends like you know what I'm saying? 15 years, like, and I have friends that are like, I've been friends with for 20 years. And like the type of person I am, I don't really like, I don't go after new friends. Like I've had the same friends since everybody's known me. Everybody knows who my friends are. Every single person who knows me knows who I'm associated with. So it's just like, it's so real to me to just be in this position to just inspire people and just be such a good friend. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like everybody's messed up in life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just so thankful to be, forgiven and just be in this position to just, keep this thing going. And I appreciate everybody who said happy birthday to me. I love y'all. And I got to do this. Hey, happy birthday.
Let's get it. Hey.
You load it up. Everybody who's been, I'm pretty sure everybody who said happy birthday to me has been through a birthday with me. You already know what it is. Shots up. We getting bottles. We get this, we getting that, we getting that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to speak on it, but we get it done. Salute.
Happy 30th birthday. Thank you for coming on the show, bro. You are blessed. We are blessed to hear your powerful story, bro. It is such an amazing journey that we've been on. But, bro, it's only 30. The journey is going to keep continuing 3 or 4 times more than what it already is.
We going in, bro. We going in. We going to have a network. We going to have a network. Listen, y'all don't know. Me and James, we've texted about this. We're going to have a network of just like our friends. We going at some point, we're going to have a certain like segment of this life that we can just all like contribute to and see success from. And there's a lot of avenues of like a lot of our friends' careers that, to other people, they may not get the recognition that it deserves, but guess what? We're going to make it work. And we're going to all strive to be successful and be positive and love each other, bro, and just do good in this world. And I swear to God, like just because of the minority of our friend group, like we don't get it done. We're a representation of this era, bro. We're a representation of this era. We're all getting after it. And I love y'all. I appreciate you, James. I love you, bro. I can't wait to see you again. Straight up.
Love you, brother.
You already know.
Appreciate that. Yeah. Hey!
Hey, gang. Hey.
Till the day.
Hey. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all, James got the best dance moves out of everybody.
No, that's not true. All right. This is going to be cut out the video. All right. I got some stiffy McStiffs. Hey, brother, many blessings and good health to you, brother. You, Tiffany, and the family. Thank you for sharing your powerful story. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Like I said to Christian and AB in previous weeks, let's link up in a few weeks during the holidays. Tune in next week to a special Thanksgiving episode featuring my cousin, University of Richmond student Clarice Lick. As always, thanks for everyone for tuning in. Stay safe. Keep chasing those weekly goals, and see you all next week.
Hit me with emotion, but there's still no emotion. In a colorful